Oh, I gotta turn my phone down low. What's up? What's up? What's up, beautiful people? Yo, I am excited. I am happy. It's pre-New Year's Eve. Hooray! What's up, beautiful people? What's up? Let me go up the ladder. Let me go up the ladder. Shout out to Kathleen P. She said, "Hi, AML family. The only article I could find was a stabbing in New York City shelter earlier this month. Is this the incident?" Yo, we're going to get into it, Kathleen P, because if it happened one place, it could happen somewhere else. So we're gonna get into that. Shout out to KFC in the building. Yo, shout out KFC. Everybody go subscribe to KFC. She's back on her YouTube grind. And I'm encouraging everyone to do the same thing. Put out videos 2023, 2022. If that's your thing, if that's not your thing, it's cool. You can still support, right? So shout out to you, KFC. Keep on doing your thing. Don't let the negativity bring you down, because if you want to be popping on YouTube, that comes with the game, and that comes with everything else. That once you expose yourself to the internet, whether it's you acting or anything that puts you out there to the world, you're going to have to face the people who are bullies, the people who are trolls. They out there. So we're not going to let those people take away our power. Okay, KFC, keep your power. I'm trying to keep my power too. All right, we got to hold on to our power. Shout out to everyone in the chat tonight. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Greetings to you. A good night wherever you are in this world. Greetings to you. Is wellness check. Wellness check. Hold on, guys. I got to show you guys my cool overlay. Let me put my cool overlay, because since we're celebrating, well, we're not celebrating. We got some serious things to discuss tonight, and then we're going to celebrate, okay? But first, let me show you guys my new overlay. Mal like to be fancy a little bit. Oh, I'm gonna show Diane. Okay, shout out to. Hold on, y'all gotta see the whole thing. Hold on a second. You see my new overlay. Happy New Year, happy pre-New Year, guys. I know we are all going to make it into the new year, and we are all going to do great things. 2023. I want you guys to speak it into existence. All right? Yeah, you got to speak things into existence, because when you do, things happen. 2023 is going to be a big year for you. I want you guys to claim it. 2023 is going to be a big, big year for you. You claim it? I want you to claim it, because we're speaking things into existence. And trust me, it really worked. So shout out to, wow, I'm saying we got a lot of, people in the building. We got Diane. Thanks, Diane, for that. I try to be. Shout out to Jenny. How you doing, Jenny? Love Jen from the block. Marlene, shout out Marlene. Shout out Corey. High peace from Virginia. Yo, Virginia, we out there. Yo, shout out to you, Corey. Shout out to Mark, always showing support. Shout out to you, Mark. Happy holiday season to you and your wife. Chris in the building. Thanks, Chris. Happy New Year's to you too. Yes, I claim it. I'm going into 2023. So yes, I claim that new year. Wellness check. Everyone, how's everyone doing? I said wellness check. Mental health check. How's everyone doing? Hi, Mary. Mary in the house. Thursday in the building. Shout out Thursday. Shout out to Jersey girl. Always showing love. Mary in the house. Shout out Mary. Chuck in the building. Shout out to Chuck. Lillian. Gotta get away. Absolutely. Absolutely, yo. Gotta get away. Do it. Yummy and Bake, yes, Yummy and Bake in the house. Please hit the like for your boy Mal Mal. Diane, we got Laura, Florida in the house. Shout out Laura, Laura always, support. Thank you so much for that, Laura. That means a lot to me. Sinful in the building. Shout out Sinful, showing love always. MB, what up, MB? Season greetings to you. Matteo, shout out Matteo. You know what I mean, for the Kenzo. Heard that. Okay, let me see who. Trying to make sure I don't leave people out. If I leave you out, it's all love. Mal forgot. Shout out to Laurie. Hugs to you, Laurie. Hope you had a beautiful week. It's the weekend. It's tomorrow. Hope you guys stay safe out there. Black Eagle in the house. I like that. Black Eagle. Okay, you a Black Eagle. I'm a hawk. Mal is a hawk. But today I'm a gingerbread man. That's my other alias. I'm if I'm not a bird, I'm not a hawk. I'm the gingerbread man. I got some and tiger, yeah. Yeah, those my four aliases. It's Tiger, Gingerbread Man, and the other two that I mentioned. All right, let's go down. I'm almost there, guys. I'm almost to the bottom. Bear with me. My allergies was acting up before I came on live. My eyes was burning. Are you guys suffering from allergies? It's that time of the year. My allergies been acting up, and I try to go get some Visine, and guess what? I only had a drop in the Visine bottle, a drop. And I'm like, oh no. And I'm trying to squeeze that little drop into my eyes. And I'm like, I gotta re-up on my Visine. Okay, shout out to Chris. All right, guys. I think we let me see. Okay. All right, I'm saying some shout out to Con to Tucker. I'm gonna just call you Tucker. New Orleans. Shout out to New Orleans in the building. Shout out to Donna. Donna, how you doing, dear? Thank you so much for stopping by. Gia, thank you also for stopping by. Tiny Dancer, happy pre-year, happy pre-New Year, guys. We claiming it. We going into 2023, and everything that was meant for us, we're gonna get it. Shout out to Lillian. Hey Mal, I've been missing you. Oh, Lillian, thank you. I'm looking at your thumbnails. Is that a kitty cat? Yo, all our fur babies is gonna be shooken up because people out there already start letting off them fireworks. Our fur babies is gonna be having a heart attack. So make sure you hold your fur baby and give him kisses and let him know it's gonna be okay. All right. Lee, Leonie Whitaker. I'm gonna just say your last name, Whitaker. Shout out Whitaker in the house. Happy pre New Year's to each and every one of you guys. Cats in the building representing. What's up, cats? Okay, I think I'm almost down to the bottom of the barrel. Shout out to Raven in the building. Sending hugs to you, Raven. We got Chiffon in the house. Shout out Chiffon. Thank you for stopping by, showing love. In this chat, we may not all get along with each other, but let's respect each other. That's what it's all about, respect, right? And a lot of older people wonder why little kids respect them when they don't even respect the little kids. I don't care how old you are, you have to give respect to get respect. And some people disrespect little kids and they wonder why these little kids are rude because you're not giving them no respect. I don't care how old you are, you still have to respect people. And that's just in general. I'm just talking, guys. Yo, shout out for that. Girl, shout out for that. Okay, guys, I think I'm almost there. Let me give a shout out to Kathy. Hi Mal, much love. Shout out Kathy for being here. Shout out MB again, once again. Gina, Adams, I'm gonna just call you Adams. Adams in the building. Shout out Adam. That was the guy. His name was Adam, but your name was yes, yeah. Have a S. Adam, the one who brought me to Kensington. Shout out to Jenny. All right, guys. Yo, I appreciate all the love. I appreciate everyone that's in the building tonight. You guys are all amazing. Are any one of you guys stressing tonight? Are you stressing? There's a lot going on in the world. I know a lot of people are stressing. There's a lot on their plate. So I'm doing this little mental health check. Let us know how you doing. We're here for you. You're not alone. How you guys doing? Right? How you guys doing tonight? Told Mandy said totally stressed every day. Oh, I'm so sorry to hear that, Mandy. I'm so sorry to hear that, dear. I just want you to just keep the courage, all right? Keep the courage. When you don't have the strength, try to have courage. Try to keep your courage. And I pray that, God gave you all the strength you need to continue going on. I pray that all you guys get the strength that, that you need to keep on going on. It's not easy, it's hard. But just keep hope, keep courage, all right? Stay strong. Stop beating yourself up, you know. You guys are all a work in progress, right? You're all a work in progress. You'll get there little by little, right? Just take it one day at a time. You'll get there. Just just trust the process. That's why I tell everyone, trust the process. Trust the process. Just keep on putting in the work because you will get better. Some of you guys you are better already. Just keep on putting in the work, you know, and keep focused, all right? Put in the work and keep focused. As long as you're working hard, everything else is going to fall right into place. So guys, I have two stories that I want us to get into because it falls right into what we're doing. We're just trying to speak up for our brothers and sisters who don't have a voice. So AML Film is a platform, it's a community for those who feel oppressed by the system, by society. We are you. You're one of us. You know, a lot of people out there on the streets are homeless, and society just look at that as a moral failure instead of going into the back end and talking to these people individually, hooking them up with some therapists and things like that nature. A lot of people have mental illness out there, and you putting people with mental illness with people who don't have mental illness. What do you think gonna happen? So a lot of these shelters are like that. They don't care about the people who need help, and that's why 2023. A lot of these professional people who have jobs that you're supposed to take care of human being. You're in it for human rights. You have to do your job. Don't be about the paycheck. Do your job. Treat people like you will want to be treated, like your brother, like your sister, like your mother, like your father. A lot of the times when I talk to people, they don't like the shelters, and people wonder why they are out there sleeping on the ground, standing in the cold, and everything else that come with homelessness when you are exposed to all the elements. A lot of shelters are not safe. A lot of these shelters are not a safe place for men or women. People don't want to be there. So you got to step out of your shoes and ask yourself, will you want to be in a shelter where, where there's violence, people stealing from you, there's a lot of restrictions, and you have a habit? A lot of these people do not feel safe in the shelters. That's why they are on the streets. They rather be on the streets than in a shelter. We have to, the system have to make the shelter a safe place, make the shelter a place where people want to go. So I'm just going to get into this first story. I came across these stories recently. Sometimes people send things to me for me to, stories for me to check out. But these two stories, I happened to stumble upon them. So let's do a little screen sharing real quick, all right, guys? I hope everything works out like charm tonight. Okay, let's let's get into the first. Let me see if it popped up. Okay, let me get some of these pop-up blockers off the screen. All right, let's bring it up closer. All right, I think I have to wait till this lady get done with the weather.
By Wednesday. Dick and Dana, back to you.
All right, thank you.
Spring is here with the new year. We like that.
Well, after 2 years of scaling back New Year's Eve because of the pandemic,
Hold
the
on, guys. I think
celebration in
this.
Times Square will be back to full capacity tomorrow.
Let's take a live look at Times Square from
All right,
Chopper 2.
let's.
Right now, there are less than 30 hours left in 2022.
And so the TikTok has begun. Let's check in with Vanessa Murdoch in a minute. We'll start with, though, CBS 2's
Hold on,
Jennifer
yeah.
Disram with the NYPD's plan.
I'm trying to find this link. All right, guys. Give me one second while I find this link. All right. I apologize. Let me take some things off the screen. You guys have the patience of a saint. So let me just get some things off the screen so we can have complete. I'm trying to find the story of the lady, the rape video. Okay, guys, this should be it right here, all right? Let's watch this together. And I want you guys to give me your feedback. Here we go. We got to watch the ads. You know, everybody got to get their coins.
Now to a developing story in Midtown where police are searching for the woman accused of stabbing another woman to death inside a homeless shelter. The suspect is identified as her roommate, 42-year-old Charmaine Crossman. As CBS 2's Christina Fan reports, people who stay at that shelter say they're concerned about the security there.
Police responded to a deadly fight at Project Renewal Shelter on East 45th Street Friday night. On the 6th floor, in the hallway, they found a 27-year-old woman with multiple stab wounds. Other shelter residents horrified, but hardly surprised.
This is terrible. You're waking up to death. People stabbing people. It's unreal. I was 63 years old.
Detectives bagged what appeared to be the murder weapon and rushed the victim to Bellevue Hospital, but doctors couldn't save her. Project Renewal is an all-women's shelter, and sources say it was the victim's roommate who killed her after the two got into an argument.
Couldn't go to sleep. So I'm just shaking. I'm just nervous right now.
For years, advocates have been decrying dangerous conditions in shelters, pushing city leaders for change. They say these acts of violence are why so many New Yorkers choose to remain on the streets.
It's understandable why there's so many people on the street, because you're in a facility like this, doors don't get locked, people roam the buildings all night long. You're not safe. I sleep with one eye open. I don't sleep.
While police recover the weapon used in the attack, they say the suspect ran away. So far, no arrests have been made. Reporting from Midtown Manhattan, Christina Fan, CBS 2 News.
What if one day you went to your secret hiding place?
Okay.
Instead of what you can.
Hold on, guys. Let me end that. So, guys, that's one of that's a prime example of shelters, a place where people are supposed to go and feel safe, and you have stuff like this going on. And this is not the first time this has happened. It has been happening in shelters, and people are complaining about not feeling safe in the shelter and not wanting to be there because of reasons like what you just saw. You are in an environment with somebody who both of y'all have different way of life. Some people like noise and some people like quiet. So when you put a bunch of people together who probably will not be together, stuff like this happen. So let's see if that lady, the lady who did the stabbing, let's see if she got caught, all right? I mean, Google the information, see if she got caught. Mhm. Okay, arrest. I'm gonna bring this up. So I think 1 second, all right, guys. Let me go back to screen. Let me share the screen again. Tell you guys have the patience of a saint. So let's see what's going on here. So arrest made after woman fatally stabbed inside Manhattan shelter. So she was arrested. Let's check it out.
Connect with Flex, Fox Local Extension. Reach local viewers down to the zip. Across Flex and 150 plus premium partners. Receive white glove customer service with no hidden fees to help reach your goal. ConnectWithFlex.com.
This happened on Friday night at the Project Renewal New Providence Women's Shelter on the east side in Manhattan, and that is where Fox 5's Ashley Rodriguez is live right now with details on what is known at this point. Ashley.
So tonight, police know who they're looking for. What we're still trying to figure out is how a woman was murdered in a secured shelter with the sole purpose of keeping vulnerable women safe.
Apparently, someone was stabbed. We don't officially know if they were murdered.
The Project Renewal New Providence Women's Shelter on East 45th Street in Manhattan is now the site of NYPD's latest murder investigation. Police say Friday night, just before 10, 27-year-old Victoria Good was stabbed multiple times on the 6th floor by 42-year-old Charmaine Crossman, seen here in photos captured by surveillance video at a subway station. It's not clear if she is a shelter resident or her relationship to Good. Although Good was rushed to the hospital, she did not survive the attack.
Do you feel safe there?
One shelter resident I spoke to said she saw the blood herself Friday night, but was undisturbed by the incident.
Yeah, that's something personal that happened. It's nothing to do with the system.
But it has everything to do with New York City's homeless system, according to resident Yamani Vasquez, who's lived at New Providence for 3 months. She was candid about the slashing, saying she hasn't felt secure since arriving.
I personally don't feel safe in this facility. It could have been me. Could have very well been me.
It's a common sentiment shared among some of New York City's homeless population, who find the streets more welcoming than the housing provided by the Department of Homeless Services, which told me that on-site, around-the-clock security is provided at each site.
Our shelters are not safe. They are not places where people want to live.
According to new data obtained by the New York Daily News, around 70% of homeless individuals who have been moved into shelters have left within a week of being admitted.
It's understandable why there's so many people on the street, because you're in a facility like this, doors don't get locked, people roam the buildings all night long. You're not safe. I sleep with one eye open. I don't sleep.
We called. The shelter is not commenting on this murder. Meantime, police continue to look for the suspect, Charmaine Crossman, and are asking for any tips that will get her off the streets as soon as possible. On the east side, Ashley Rodriguez. Arthur, we'll send it back to you.
Hopefully that's it.
Okay, so from what I saw, you guys saw, it said an arrest was made. I'm gonna look more into this story and see if that lady was arrested, because she got blood on her hands, and whoever she murdered, that person got family and friends who loved them. So whatever the situation was between them, she didn't have to go that route to take somebody else's life. It's bad enough you guys both are in a shelter, y'all need help. Why do that to somebody else? I don't know the whole story. So I'm just gonna, we pray for that lady family who got murdered, that they get some type of comfort and justice. And I hope that lady who committed the crime, she have remorse for doing that, and she have regrets for taking somebody else's life. No matter what you're going through in life, you don't know what the next person is going through also too. So think about that. It's not all about you. All right, guys. So we're going to get into, more on this later on. But there's another story that I want you guys, for us to watch together. It's about fentanyl. As you all know, it's an epidemic right now, and so many people are dying from this drug. And that's why we have to stay very vigilant with our message, and we have to keep amplifying our message everywhere so that way people can be aware. Because when people are aware, it prevents future tragedies from happening, right? And that's what we are all about, trying to save lives. So let's go into fentanyl fatal, all right? And this just happened recently. And it doesn't have to be in Philadelphia. It affects everywhere, no matter where it's at. All right, let's pull this up so we can check out fentanyl fatal again. All right, let's see. Hope everyone is good. Hope you guys is cool. Okay, let's check this out, guys.
Let Stanton's help you create a kitchen that is the heart of your home. Why Stanton's? Selection, savings, Gen Air, know-how, Whirlpool, big in-store inventories, Maytag, service, KitchenAid, locally owned. Stanton's Appliance.
The week of Christmas turned out to be one of the deadliest in Baton Rouge history when it comes to overdose deaths. 11 people died. The investigative unit and Chris Nakamoto here with a look at the numbers and what's being done to combat this problem.
Michael, Baton Rouge lost 311 individuals from opioid overdoses last year. This year, we're not far behind, with the Christmas holiday proving to be one of the deadliest weeks of the year. This short clip of video posted to social media shows a coroner van at a home where someone just lost their life. First responders summoned to the scene on Hartford Avenue this morning. It was too late, and the coroner was called to pick up the city's latest victim to an opioid overdose.
I overdosed on about, 3, maybe 4 times.
Alyssa Dryden knows the struggle all too well.
The needle was so dull that I was using. I was like stabbing myself, and the tip broke off, and I had to go to the hospital, and they had to dig it out.
She's been clean for a while now, but recognizes she almost died multiple times.
Mornings are pretty rough with overdose.
Shane Evans is the chief investigator for the East Baton Rouge Parish Coroner's Office and says the numbers over the past week are very concerning.
When you get over 1 a day average, it becomes very concerning. Holidays sometimes can lead to a little spike, but right now it's clear that there's some deadly fentanyl on the streets in Baton Rouge.
Today's overdose death marks number 11 for the capital city this holiday week. Neighbors out here say something needs to be done to control this opioid epidemic. During this same time last year, there were 9 overdose deaths. In 2020, there were 7.
Anything that you buy from the street, all the way down to marijuana, cocaine, methamphetamine, any sorts of pills that come from the street, there's a very high probability that it's been adulterated with fentanyl, and it could kill you.
Right now, there's a lot of work being done behind the scenes with law enforcement and other stakeholders to try to save lives.
A lot of people are stressing.
That includes peer support specialists like Tanja Miles that travel around the capital area with Narcan, passing it out for free, and other efforts to halt the preventable deaths.
There's a lot of work being done that I can't talk about, but law enforcement locally is looking at each one of these deaths from a intel gathering standpoint and trying to use the unfortunate death to connect the dots on who the source of supply, who's transporting this poison to the Baton Rouge area, and make prosecutable cases on those folks.
Evans says the problems on the front lines of Baton Rouge and our nation require immediate attention as the nation continues to see deaths rise from overdoses.
What would a response look like if 115,000 people in Tiger Stadium were bombed, right, and killed all at once? And we lost 115,000 people in the United States last year to a fentanyl overdose in 2021. We don't know what those numbers are yet this year. I do track them across the country, and I expect nationwide we're going to be way up. And I think that we're on track here to match our record last year.
So far, 290 people have died in East Baton Rouge Parish from overdoses. Dozens more are awaiting toxicology results to confirm their cause of death. Those final figures should be available in mid-January. Michael?
Damn, guys, that's heartbreaking. Just listening to that just sent chills up my spine, just hearing how this wildfire is spreading. And how many more people lives is going to get taken? You heard what he said. 115,000 people died. 115,000 people died from overdoses, guys. That's devastating. It's a crisis. And more people are going to fall into the hole if we do not continue to speak up. That's why it's so important for people to stop being ashamed and speak up, because by you speaking up, you can save somebody else's life. What you guys think about the two stories that you just heard? The shelters and fentanyl. You guys can see we have a war on our hands. It's very complex. This whole situation is very complex. It is so hard. It is so hard, guys. Let me see what's Mark said. It's fentanyl epidemic. Yes, Mark is definitely is, and it's just getting worse and worse. It's spreading. Doesn't discriminate. Anybody can get it. Like I told you guys the last time I was on a live, a musician, young guy in his 20s, died from the pills. He was given a counterfeit pill and he OD'd and died. And these musicians keep promoting and popping perks like it's cool. When you don't know, when you have young teenagers, you have to be on top of them, because that age is when they are very vulnerable. Because you know you was a teenager yourself and how vulnerable you were unsupervised. So talk to your kids. They are the future. It's not about us no more. It's about them. Educate them. Don't be trying to keep your child in a bubble, because this world is not a bubble world anymore. This world is, people need to know the truth. No matter how harsh it is, they deserve to know the truth. Let's see. I wish people will understand that life is important and they do matter. Donna, absolutely. You're right about that. You're absolutely right about that 100%. These drugs just take over your mind and change everything from all the stuff that you used to love. Takes away your motivation. And the longer you stay in it, the more the roots grow into your bones and down to your feet, and then you get stuck. It's so sad. It's so very sad when these people are just trying not to hurt Christmas is a difficult time for lots of people. PJ, you're absolutely right. That's facts. A lot of people are stressing right now, and that's why it's so important for us to do a mental health check to make sure, are you okay? If you're not okay, don't say you're okay. I know a lot of us say we're okay just because we don't want to explain to people why we're not okay. Because it's personal. A lot of us are walking around with personal things that we holding on to. But reach out to people who love you. Reach out to somebody who care and talk to them. Stay connected with people who motivate you. Stay connected to those people. Those are the people you need. You need to be around those who motivate you to become the best version of you. Those people who still got that, who are still stuck on the past version of you, let them let them stay stuck because they can't see the person who you're becoming now, and that's all that matters. All right? All that matter is the person who you are becoming now. So let them be stuck on the old version of you. And no one using even has a good thing to say about it and hate it but can't stop or so sick. And B, great point. I have heard some people who say they still love it, but that percentage is very low because I don't know how you could love something that's eating you from inside. It's no joke. Whatever whatever they put into these drugs now, trank, xylazine, it's a game changer. And it's so hard, it's so hard. It's frustrating when you're trying to, it drives you nuts because you like, why you can't stop this? And you know it's not that easy for the person, but you just wonder like why you can't stop this. You see how you see your life, you see where it's taking, you see where you're at right now, why you can't stop. It's something that we all wonder, right? Why is it so hard for some people? Florida charges dealers with murder if someone dies from the dope. Incoming hit, yeah. And that's what the officer was saying just now. If people are going to start getting charges for selling people counterfeit drugs or whatever it is that lead to their death, you're going to get charged for it. It's not the same no more. That stuff been destroying people's lives for years. Drugs been destroying lives, been destroying communities for years. And I'm just happy now that more more eyes is on it. More people are talking about it. We have to get comfortable with talking about addiction. We have to get comfortable with talking about ourselves who have addiction, our family, friends who have addiction. We have to be comfortable and stop being ashamed because a lot of people are ashamed. A lot of parents are ashamed of their child. They will not even tell any, like, go out there and when people are in gatherings and they are talking about their kids, that mom who child is in active addiction, she's embarrassed. But she shouldn't be embarrassed. Her child has a sickness. Fentanyl in everything is petrifying. Mary, absolutely. That's why I kind of wonder, is this like some type of setup? Because they just trying to push everybody to go to the dispensary. These people just love money. They love money, don't they? They trying to make everybody go to the dispensary to buy weed. So I don't know what to believe anymore with the government because I know they just greedy and evil. They trying to make everybody addicted, Mary. Anybody that's buying drugs from out there on the streets, they trying to make everybody addicted, trying to kill people. Because a lot of people, that's how they fell into the fentanyl trap. They thought it was still getting heroin, and they switched it on them, and it ain't know there was, injecting animal tranquilizer and all these things, and they got stuck. When they finally realized what they had, what they was getting, it's too late because now your body needs that trank. Things are getting worse and worse. Jersey girl, absolutely, it's getting worse. It's getting worse, guys. We have to just keep doing what we're doing. We can't save everybody, but if we can save as many people as we can, that's great. Oh, I have to show y'all something, right? 1 second, all right? I have to show you guys something. I just I just saw this, I think yesterday, but I just want to share it with you guys. All right. I gotta take me off the screen. Okay, here we go. So Mike is a gentleman that I interviewed a few months ago. Let me see if I can show you guys the video so you guys can have an idea who Mike is. All right, hold on. Let me go to my YouTube channel. Let me show you guys who he is, so that way you will be on point. And no films, Mike. Okay, share this tab instead. Okay. Come on, is it a black screen? 1 second, all right, guys. My bad. Let me bring Mike up so y'all can see who I'm talking about. And no films, Mike. No films, Mike. Okay. I want y'all to see who I'm talking about. Where is he? Okay, this guy right here.
Recordings just got better. Hey, it's Dana from StreamYard. I'm so excited to announce that local.
I met my dad when I was.
Hey, what's up, everybody? We out here in the middle of the struggle with some real ones who's going through it, and they just gonna let you know what it's like. That what led them down this road, so that way you won't judge them. Okay, so this is Mike. Let me see when this interview was shot. Usually it'll tell me the date on it, but it's being weird right now. Wow, guys. Oh, my bad. I didn't peep it. So this interview was shot July 5th, 2022. That's when this interview was shot. But yeah, but I just wanted to, had to show you guys that so I can show you this, all right? This popped up on my comments. I was like, is this really him? And of course, the stuff didn't upload again. So 1 second, yeah. Un momento. I have to pull up the screenshot for you guys. It's loading. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Here we go. So yeah, see, Mike, and he has. I don't know if he's in the chat. Mike, are you in the chat? Because I saw that P. So if you're in the chat right now, that's a beautiful thing. Because I think I saw you in the chat, Mike. Mike, is this you right here? Let me know if that's you who video that I just show for the family to see, because you left a comment and I was really happy when I saw your comment. You said, I would like to thank Mal for doing this video with me. My uncle found me due to it, and my sister also came looking for me. Mike, that's a beautiful thing, brother. If that's you and you're not in that situation no more, that would really, make my day, my night even more beautiful. He said that's him. That's him. Yo, guys, yo, Mike. Mike, thank you so much, brother, for reaching out. I just had to confirm it was you, brother. You know, I'm gonna drop the link. I don't know if you know about, coming up on StreamYard on the link and stuff. You can come up and talk to us. We'll love to hear from you, brother, because you are AML family. Once I interview you, you are a family member, and we love to hear from our people, whether they are doing good or bad. We just, want to hear an update on your situation, how you doing there. So if you want to come up, Mike, that's the link right there. You just got to click on that link and then we can talk, man. I'm just happy to hear from you. And I'm grateful you're not in that situation that you was in when I saw you, because it was heartbreaking. And I think I interviewed your wife. Thank you so much. I will be in Philly soon. We can set up another interview. Okay, all right. I'm gonna put my email. Mike, write my email down, okay? Write my email down and shoot me a message, and we can set things up. But I'm happy hearing from you, brother. And yeah, I think I interviewed your wife, and you said she died. God forbid her soul rest in peace. Because you was heartbroken when you was talking about her and what happened to her. And someone, okay, Mike is up. Okay, here we go, Mike. We about to pull you up, brother. Oh
Can you see
wow,
me?
look at Mike, guys. Oh my God, you look so good, brother. Hold
What's
on one
up? What's
second.
up, AML fam?
Yo, what's up, brother Mike? How you doing, man? You can hear me? You can hear me,
What's
Mike?
up, bro?
I'm good. Can you hear me?
I can hear you, bro. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. Look, you look really good, brother. Look, you got a haircut and everything. Wow.
Bro, you literally, yo, I'm not saying this. You literally saved my life, bro.
Oh my God. I'm honored for you to say such thing like that to me. That means a lot, brother. What happened since that video? Talk to us.
I actually got I went to rehab up here in York, PA, so
That's all. How long have you been, off the D now?
my wife was a wake-up call for me, bro. That was a hard thing for me to do.
Absolutely. And she is very happy that you're in the situation that you're in now, looking good, getting yourself together. You deserve that, man. I'm sorry she didn't get to do it with you. Where are you now?
Yeah, I'm in York, PA. I'm actually I remember we had the interview. I told you that I had a job before.
Mm-hmm.
They're actually giving me my job back, so I'm coming back to Philly to work.
Oh, is that going to be a good thing, coming back to people, places, and things, or you're going to be away from that part? Is that a good thing, you coming back to people, places, and
No,
things?
I'm not going to be around Kensington. I'm up in the Northeast.
Okay, all right. So how are you maintaining your recovery? Yeah, Mike, how are you maintaining
It's
your
good.
recovery?
I don't drink. I don't, I don't smoke. I don't do anything. I'm completely sober now. So
And how do you what treatment are you on? You on methadone, Suboxone? What are you doing to stop the craving?
I was on Suboxone. But I've been completely clean for 3 months now.
Oh my! So you don't take nothing. You're just like cold turkey all the way after the Suboxone. You're going straight like that, no methadone, anything. Wow, that's amazing, Mike. Well,
Yep, I don't
congratulations,
do
brother.
anything.
So what do you do to to keep yourself busy out there in York?
YouTube is my hobby now. I make YouTube videos.
Oh yeah.
So
Oh man, we gonna come to your channel and definitely sub you up because you've AML family, man. Saying this just give people so much hope, and this is like the best New Year news I can ever receive. That
I would appreciate that, guys. I got big things coming in my life, man.
what are some of the big things you got coming? What are some of the big things you got coming?
I don't know. I feel like I've been the lowest of the low. I feel like I'm living life right now, and I feel like I just got big things ahead.
Absolutely. Hey, speak that into existence. That's what I'm talking about, Mike. 2023, big things ahead. You heard that? Mike, what words of motivation do you have for our brothers and
That's my
sisters?
motto now, bro. I talk about it, and I talk about it, and I speak it into existence.
Absolutely. And that's what we have to do, speak things into existence. What motivational words do you have for our brothers and sisters who are still in the struggle?
And I would say anybody out there that's getting high or has family that gets high, you can do it, man. Like if I can do it, my wife died out there. My wife died in my arms, bro. So if I can do it, you can do it.
Yeah, I'm so sorry that happened to her, Mike. But I'm so happy that you're on the right path and you're doing good and you are worthy of happiness. That life you was living, you saw that was not a life, that was just surviving. Now you're living life, right? How is your life now?
I mean, you see how different I am now? That was not me at all, bro.
Yeah, it looked like a completely different person I'm looking at.
Yeah. I mean, bro, I was out there for a year and a half, no haircuts, I would get a shower like once a month, dude. I can never go back to living like that.
Oh, that's beautiful to hear, brother. Because you are worthy of good things. Those things that you was chasing, those were bad things. But now you are worthy of all the good things that life has to offer to you. And you deserve these good things, Mike. And I pray that you don't reset that clock again. All right? Don't reset that clock, please, brother.
Do you remember interviewing my wife? You interviewed her about a year ago.
Yeah, exactly. That's why I said I interview your wife. When you told me that when we did the interview, I didn't know it was her you was talking about. But then somebody told me that was your wife. I'm like, wow. Oh man. I'm just, it's a good and bad situation, but I'm happy is good with you.
I mean, the holidays were hard without my wife, bro, but
Yeah. You'll be okay, Mike. I promise you, you'll be okay. She's with you all day, every day. You just have to just call her and speak to her. She's with you in spirit, brother, all the
thank
time.
you for having me on, bro. I appreciate it. Like, I want to be a sign of hope for other people out there, Like I plan on going out there and, giving out coats to the homeless and all that.
That's beautiful, brother. We're gonna stay connected. We're gonna do something like you say. We're gonna do big things 2023. And I'll check out your channel. We're gonna show you love, man. I'm so proud, Mike. So proud of you, man. Be proud of
Bro,
yourself
I'm
too.
coming to Philly. We're gonna do an interview, man.
Oh yeah, awesome. You guys, isn't Mike looking handsome, ladies? Look at him. Completely different person. Mike, thank you so much for coming up and and blessing us with this news.
Thanks.
Yeah, man. This was like the best news because you just
Bro,
saw the
thank you for
bad
having
news.
me, man. Thank you so much.
Yeah, I'm glad you reached out because I wasn't sure it was you because it's trolls out there that be playing games. But I'm glad you spoke up, man. All right, so we'll stay connected. You got my email
Nah, bro,
address,
that's
right?
me. If you see that silver P, man, that's me.
Okay, all right. So you have my email address, right? I'll put it on the screen one more time, my email address, because I want you to email me.
Yeah, I see it. It just popped up.
Yeah, email, save that, my email, and reach out to me with your number, and we'll stay connected. Yeah. So copy that email address, and we'll stay
Bro,
connected.
absolutely. You're a lifesaver, man. Like, honestly, you're a godsend to me.
Hey, you did it yourself, man. It was all you. You just needed a spark. Your lighter, your fire was off when I saw you. You just needed our spark to light you back up, man. I'm glad you glowing and you continue with that torch. All right, brother. Don't let that fire go out. Keep it going. We're gonna pass it to our other brothers and sisters too. Thank you, Mike. Thank you
I
so
am,
much.
bro. I got a swag about me now, but thank you for having me, man. I don't want to take the show away from you, man. Have a good one. We'll get in touch.
All right, Mike. You have a blessed night. All right, brother. All right, take care, buddy. Wow, look at that, guys. Look at that. Like I said, we can't change the whole world, but we could change what we are able to change. Thank you, Mike, for coming up and blessing us with that. That was really lovely because there's a lot of bad news that's in this whole addiction game, and you give so many people hope just now to let them know that they can do it too. Because look, if you guys can see, let me go back to the video, guys. Mike, I'm just gonna show that video one more time, all right? Don't feel embarrassed. That's not you no more. You don't live in that building no more. You don't live in that person we saw. But I just want to just show real quick difference. One second, all right, guys. It's amazing. Share the screen with y'all. Second, all right. Hey, 1 second, y'all.
And what brought you down here?
Lost my job because I failed a drug test, and we got kicked out of our apartment, me and my wife, and started getting high down here because it's a lot cheaper than getting high in the Northeast. She was working the Ave, and I was, boosting and shit like that.
That's what comes with the lifestyle. How old are you?
I'm 39.
And where are you from originally?
Northeast Philly.
Okay, Academy, we out there. So tell us, man, what was your childhood like growing up, Mike?
My dad was never around. My dad was a drug addict. So, I met my dad when I was around 19, and he was never in my life after that. He still gets high. My mom was always a drug addict, always had random dudes over, got abused a lot by random dudes that used to come over, and, it was always a struggle. And then I finally straightened my life out. Finally met a good girl, my son's mom, who I love to this day. She's a great mom, takes care of my son because I'm not around. My son's going to be a sophomore in high school next year.
And that's the only child you have?
It's my only child, yep.
Let's talk about your addiction, man. What was the first drug you tried?
Percocets.
How were you introduced to that?
Perc-10s. Got my wisdom teeth pulled when I was like 19. Got introduced to Perc 5s. They were Perc 5s. For all you guys out there that know what 512s are, Perc 5s you get when you get your teeth pulled. Graduated the school buses with Perc 10s. Then Perc 30s. Perc 30 shot up to like $60.
Okay, guys, I didn't want to show the whole interview, but if you want to check out Mike's first interview, you can go check it out. It's AML Films Mike. I'm just going to show you guys his wife who passed away. Mike, if this is too much for you, brother, I don't mind if you step away for a second, all right? Just want to show the AML family. Mike, correct me if I'm wrong if this is her, if this is not her, okay, Mike?
Yeah, you can curse.
Shut the fuck up and take it, bitch. He said you're nothing but a whore anyway.
Let me just get that in.
Childhood memories you can think of?
Telling us a little bit about your childhood growing up.
I was born down here. I was raised in South Philly. I had a normal childhood, 13 years of Catholic school.
Okay, hold on one second.
Um,
Okay, Mike just confirmed that's his wife. May her soul rest in peace. So sad. I didn't even know. I just watched, a few minutes of her.
I'm actually a certified medical biller. Normal childhood. I'm an only child.
Yeah. Do you grow up with your mother and father?
My parents are still married.
Oh, okay, that's awesome. Do you have any favorite childhood memories you can think of?
Not off the top of my head.
Not off your head. So tell us what led you down this road.
Well, first time I was raped, I was 16. And I just kept running from it. That was the first one. But I was raped 11 times. One was a gang rape. And that's not including the guy that held me hostage for a year. Where I was beaten, burned, and raped every day for a year.
I'm so sorry.
Until I watched him get beat to death. Which is how I got out.
Wow. 11 times.
Last night was number 11.
Guys, this is a really emotional interview, so you can check it out on your time, all right? But may her soul rest in peace. You guys heard from herself all the trauma that she have endured in life since she was 16 years old. People out there are broken. We all have a story. No, she didn't ask for this. Some people were just given a hand and they didn't even know how to play that hand. Good people. She's a medical biller. She had a career, friends and family who love her. She had a husband. And this is what addiction do: separate people, give you heartaches. It makes you think that you're okay while it sucks the life out of you. So Jesse, my dear, may your soul rest in peace, dear. Wherever you are, may you continue shining your light on Mike and our other brothers and sisters who are struggling. May your soul rest in peace, dear. Yeah, guys. Let's say, all my prayer warriors, can you say a prayer for Mike? That way he can stay on track to not let the demons come back. Because death is a hard thing for a lot of people, and a lot of people, that's their trigger. Death, the loss of a loved one, that heartache. Your mind is your worst enemy when you are depressed, when you are going through struggles. Your mind is your worst enemy. So Mike, we're here for you, buddy. Okay, whenever that thought come in your mind, because it's never ending. It's going to be a battle for you for the rest of your life. I just hope you continue to stay strong and reach out to those who care about you and love you. And when you ever feel a need, when that craving comes, just watch your video. Watch your wife video. All right, watch those 2 videos of yourself and ask yourself and look at yourself where you at now and then where you was at before. If you want to go back down that road, do you want to go back to surviving or where you at now? It's living. We pray for you, Mike. Stay connected with us. Let me get this off the screen. But that's beautiful, Mike. You reached out, man. That's why I want more people to do reach out. And stories like this is just beautiful because it shows that a lot of times people think that a person is far gone. And when you saw Mike in that video, he was rough, he was out there, but now look at him now. His family, his uncle, sister, they came looking for him once they saw the video. And they didn't even message me. They went over there and found him. You have to go and save your family members. I could do my part in bringing them to the light and letting them know, hey, listen, you are worthy of a better life. You are, your message matter. You matter. And that's what we do. We plant seeds. We're gonna save somebody out of 100 people. We keep, you know, helping them. We're gonna save somebody. Somebody's gonna get saved, and we'll just continue doing what we're doing until we can save as many people as we can. So, Mike, that's a beautiful thing, man. That just that just blew me away because I was not expecting that news, and I didn't even know that was you in the chat. But thanks so much for coming up, and now we know. All right, let me put my gingerbread outfit back on, guys. I feel naked, so let me put my outfit back on. There we go. I'm all dressed up now. Yeah, 2023, guys. There we have it. Those are some of the see you guys, AML family. See what a difference you guys are making. It's not me. It's us together. We are making a difference. So when people, say negative things, because they don't see the bigger picture, is that going to stop us from keep on filming? No, we're going to keep on filming. We're going to keep the camera rolling because we are exposing darkness, and darkness need to get exposed. Yeah, right. Mike is a winner. He's a champion to defeat the needle. The needle is a game changer. Once you get on the needle, it's like the hardest fight of your life. So when somebody get off that, and you gotta really embrace them and show them so much appreciation because they beat something that a lot of people are trying to beat, but they can't. So look at Mike. 2023 is going to be ridiculously amazing for him. Mike, 2023 is going to be ridiculous. It's going to be amazing for you. Yeah, the word got stuck again because now I be trying to speak some big words and like and I get tangled up in trying to pronounce the big words. I'm just trying to build up my vocabulary because Mal came from, you know what I mean? Before you would have never been able to understand what I'm saying because I was I was slangs. I just spoke slangs because I hung around the streets around street people so much. Talking was slang, you know what I mean? I was straight. So I'm trying to build up my vocabulary. I'm learning, you know? And I appreciate you guys for accepting me for me and for helping to build me up because I will always say when I started this, I didn't even want to talk because of the way how I sound, because the way how I talk. I thought, people was going to laugh. Yeah, I did get people who laughed at me, people who roasted me, but I didn't stop. I kept on going. A lot of the times when people say things to us to discourage us, will stop, will fall for their tricks, and that's what they want. But I didn't stop. I kept on learning, and I'm the type of person I love learning. So if I do anything or say anything wrong, please correct me. Don't laugh at me. Just correct me. And when somebody out there, make a mistake on something, don't laugh at them. Correct them. All right. Don't laugh at people for not knowing what you know. And don't laugh at people who are from other countries who speak different languages or you can't understand how they talk. Don't laugh at them because those people speak another language. You don't. You probably just speak English, but those people probably speak more than one language. I speak hug. I speak thug. Oh, my bad. I said I speak hug. I speak thug. You speak thug. Ain't nothing wrong with that so long people can understand you. But you have to know that there's a time and a place for everything. There's a time for you to speak thug and there's a time for you to speak proper. You gotta know codes. Codes, CODE code, you gotta know the code. Certain places you need a certain outfit. Certain places you go, you need a certain outfit. You just can't wear anything to certain places. You gotta know the codes. That's how people, make themselves look like a fool because they don't know the codes. They think they can just go to anywhere with who they are like that. No. Lion X fucking about you are who you are and from the dirt so silver spoon supply fucking brother. Hey Lion, absolutely. We're just vibing. We're just vibing, guys. Let me see. Yummy and bake. What time is it? It's 9:48. So are you guys okay? How's your mental health doing? How are you guys doing? Are you stressing? You have a lot on your mind? Oh, before I go any further, I have to. It was two people who haven't reached out to me yet for their merch. The Linda, if you're watching the Linda, you won the AML sweater. I told you you can go into the AML shop and pick any sweater you want, and I'll ship it to you because you won the raffle we was having a few days ago. So Bud has already reached out and he got his gift, his $25 Amazon gift card. He got it already. So the two people who haven't claimed their prize yet is the lender, the sweater, and Jody, the t-shirt. Reach out to me, guys. All I'll have you do is once you email me, I'll put my email up on the screen just in case you come in on a replay. So Delinda and Jody, I have your prize waiting for you. Let me know. If not, I'll put it back up and we'll do another raffle. But yeah, that's my email. Reach out to me and I'll give you a 4-digit code. I'll give you a 4-digit code. Once you get that code, I'll have you comment that code on the video that we did the raffle on. Once I see that code, I'll know it's you and I will ship you your items. Just like how we did with Bud. He reached out to us, we give him a code and he dropped the code under the video and we knew it was him. Just to stop people, you know, that are trying to scam. So yeah, Delinda and Jody, reach out. If you want me to give it to somebody else, let me know. All right. Okay, cool. That's out the way. Just in case I forget. I want to give a big shout out to tomorrow is Deb, our girl Deb. Tomorrow is her birthday, the 31st. So we definitely gonna, give her a shout out, Deb, if you're listening right now. Hope you have a blessed birthday tomorrow. Hope you get lots of gifts. Hope you have a beautiful day. So I want to give a shout out to our girl Michelle. She's our, Facebook team, our YouTube team, our TikTok team. Lisa and Michelle, those people, Lisa always comment like on almost all my videos, or almost when she's when she come across it, she leave a comment and she's consistent. So shout out to Lisa and shout out to Michelle. Also Pete, shout out to you, Pete. You know, you bought that shirt for Dawn. I still haven't. I saw her one time in Kensington, but I didn't have the shirt with me that day. And since then, I've been carrying the shirt in my book bag, hoping that I'll run into her. I haven't. I haven't ran into Jay. I have the cell phone that was sent for her, and I haven't ran into Maya neither. I have the sleeping bag still for Maya. So few people I haven't seen yet. I hope they're okay. I haven't seen Maya in a minute. I hope she's okay. You know how it goes. People disappear for like months. Sometimes you don't see them. We just hope they're okay. I also want to give a shout out to on my last live. It was a guy who sent some money to my Cash App. I'm trying to see if I STL Crypto. Shout out to STL Crypto for the super chat. I mean the Cash App. God bless you for that. I really appreciate it. And thanks to everyone else who, always show support. Thanks to everyone who, donate to the GoFundMe. I appreciate you guys. Everyone who leave a super chat. Everyone who send me emails to check on me. And don't worry, guys. I'm not gonna I'm not gonna expose your email. Okay, we're good. We're cool. All right. I'm not gonna show no receipt of what me and you talked about because I don't have no beef with you. We're cool. Only time I come get out of character is when people disrespect me, or people don't appreciate me. That's when I kind of like fall back. So you can still, all you wonderful people who email me, don't feel scared or you think Mal is gonna put you on blast. No, keep on reaching out. Keep sending me emails. I'll read them when I can. Just know that I'll read your email when I can, all right? If I don't get back within a timely manner, don't get mad at me. Sometimes I do forget too, also. Yeah, so shout out to everyone who sent Facebook messages to me to ask about my day, to check up on me. I really appreciate you guys. Also, the people that reach out to me on Instagram that also send me messages on their family members or to, give me words of encouragement. I appreciate you guys. Also, I can't forget TikTok, our TikTok people who reach out to us and our people who send snail mail. Shout out to all my snail mail people. I appreciate your snail mail, like Brother Ron. Thank you, Brother Ron. Thank you, Mary Packer. Thank you to all our, you know, supporters. All right, I think I got that out the way. Yeah, Mal, write notes. You gotta write notes so that way you won't forget things, right? You gotta keep your notes. I learned that from a lady, a successful lady. She said, Mal, if you fail to plan, you plan to fail. But if you plan, I forgot how it goes. You guys know that quote, right? If you fail to plan, you plan to fail. So you have to plan. That's important. All right, so let me get into some messages, all right? Some chats. I'm gonna chat with you guys. I'm going up, guys. So Mike said Amber was a character. I hope she takes this time to get sober. I broke my arm out there and it helped me get sober. Yes. You gotta pay attention to the signs. I hope Amber pays attention to the signs. So many horrible things have came her way and she overcame them. I hope she will do the right thing. I haven't heard back from her mother yet, so I'm just giving her mother some time. Like I said, that lady has her own medical condition that she's going through, and I don't like just calling her all the time asking for Amber. Me and her spoke not too long ago, so I'm just giving people time because this is sensitive. It's very sensitive. Also, sorry. All right. Hi, Michelle. Shout out to Michelle. Amber mom has pancreatic cancer and is terminal. Amber found out before she went to the hospital. Yes, Michelle. Yep. And her mother, stay connected with her in the whole hospital. I, I was asking her mother, can we write letters to her? And I don't think her mother was fond of me saying that because when you trying to do a good thing, is people out there who's gonna write some letters to her trying to get her out of the hospital. There's gonna be people who's trying to like guys out there who's gonna try to connect with her while she's yeah. I'm telling you guys, some of these guys out there, they out of line. That's how come she left the first rehab she was in, because some of the guys that watch these videos, they be contacting these girls. And one of the I saw the messages on even Amber showed me the messages. Some of these guys were trying to hook up with these girls that we interviewed. Yeah, yeah, they out there. And one of them came and got Amber and give Amber a ride and all these other things. That's how come she really left because of a guy. So her mom is definitely not trying to have nobody write letters to her no more because well, you know how it goes, right? One bad apple spoiler for everybody else. So yeah, it's guys out there that will still try to get her to go do dates and stuff. Basically, yeah, they'll try to get her to do dates, and they know her situation. She's trying to get her life together, but they'll be hitting her up trying to get her to do dates. So that's why no letters. I'm all down for us. I was going to talk to the mom. We was going to write it, but I'm like, no, it's a bad idea because of other people. That's how real it is, guys. Real talk. And these guys, they like the young girls. When they see a young girl, the young girls get all the views. You ever notice that the young girls get all the views? Because a lot of men watch these videos. A lot. I'm going to show you guys the analytics. A lot of men watch these videos. And sometimes I'll be like, what's going on? Are y'all watching it to try to for a bad? Are you watching it for a bad motive? This is what we educating people. It's not trying to have you hook up with somebody trying to do a date that's trying to get their life together. That's how it goes, though. All right, so let me go down. Mal, I appreciate you. You are truly a great man. All lyrics scream. Yo, shout out to lyrics scream. Show her channel some love. She's a positive individual. You know what we're all about. Our exercise is lifting people up and not putting them down. And that's why we're going to stay strong. We're going to keep lifting people up. So shout out to you, lyrics. Show lyrics some love. We're all in this fight to lift each other up, not tear each other apart. That's why I know you guys been hearing me from the past this week going off. I'm letting everything out now because 2023, I'm walking into 2023 with an empty luggage. All right, guys. Shout out to Lego. Shout out to our boy surviving Kensington. He said he's going to go live tonight. He's stressing a lot is on his plate. He's still in the environment. I got myself out of that environment. So hopefully one day he can get himself and his family out of that toxic environment because it's not an environment for anyone to be raising their children in. You know how it goes, your foundation. Your foundation sets you up for life. If you have a bad foundation, you're gonna have a hard life growing up because you're gonna have so many unhealed trauma, unhealed things that you have been through that you didn't even heal from. So you're gonna be a damaged adult because of your foundation. So that's why it's so important to have a to start off with a strong foundation in life, and that's why a lot of us to this day we are still healing because we have a bad foundation. Some didn't have a bad foundation, but as they got older, they got around people who had bad foundation, and that messed them up. That's how the game goes. Those guys that do dates are creeps. Mike, you're absolutely right. And they go after the young girls. That's what they love, these young girls. So as soon as you put a video out with a young girl on the cover, you see how many views it's going to get. And that's why most of these videographers who do Kensington videos, you'll see they'll put the girl with her ass on the cover, the girl butt, because sex sells. And that's the harsh reality. Sex sells. And they know that when you see these girls, and it's sad that they will do that to these women, right? It's sad. It's very sad what they'll do. But that's the game they play, and that these guys that's out there, they'll click on them because they want to see, they want to hear, they want to see if they can go out there and look for that particular person. The sad world we living in. All right, let's see. Yeah, let's get back. Yeah, shout out our guy Legos. You know, he's going through life struggles. He have a family out there trying to, get things together. Um, Me and him got some plans for, to do some big things. And I just pray that, all works out. Like I said, it's no fun being at the top when you're by yourself. Is it fun being at the top by yourself? It's boring, it's lonely. Why don't you have other people with you at the top, right? I love all the support. Hey, Mike, yeah, we definitely gonna show you love, man. At AML Film, that's what we all about. We all about uplifting people because we are one. A lot of us that are on this channel have struggled with addiction, have struggled. We have an addiction. It don't even have to be a drug addiction. It could be another addiction. Addiction is wide, it varies. Some of us are here because we have had traumatic childhood. Some of us are here. We have been in jail. Some of us are here. We have abused drugs, ruined our record. And some of us who are here are educating ourselves on the situation, the struggle in life. We're educating ourselves on addiction, learning about empathy, learning about compassion. 'Cause a lot of us, we grew up without it. A lot of us grew up without these things. We weren't taught these things, so we are teaching ourselves these things and not trying to be like those people who hurt us. They said hurt people, right? I used to be a hurt person, hurting other people. That wasn't fun. That just caused more damage. So we trying to break the stigma, all right? That's what we doing, breaking stigmas. We breaking the stigma around here. If you was hurt, choose to heal. If you was hated on, choose to love. All the bad things that happen to you, turn it around the opposite way, and you would get blessed. Because if you do people like how they do you, you're losing your blessing. It's okay to vent, to get it out, but don't get revenge because the bad fruit is gonna fall off by itself. You don't have to get no revenge. Whoever did you dirty, did you wrong, they're gonna fall off by themselves. Trust the process. Okay, we about to wrap things up, guys. All right, I'm about to shut down. Somebody sent me something really nice today, and they said it reminded them of me. It was just a little, few words. I'm going to read it with you guys. It said, when you naturally have a healing aura, you attract a lot of damaged people, and having them in your life could drain your energy to the max. A reminder that it's not your job to heal everyone that you encounter. You can't pour from an empty cup. Take care of yourself first. And that goes to everyone that's listening tonight. Take care of yourself first. You cannot pour from an empty cup, right? A lot of us, we have been around a lot of toxic people, a lot of people who have broken our spirits. And we think we have this wrong with us, that wrong with us. It's because it really is the people that we are around that are toxic, that are draining our energy. So we think we have this, we have that. No, it's the people that are around you sometimes that will make you feel like you are not worthy, like you're not good enough for anything, like you don't matter. It's the people that you're around. That's why it's so important to connect yourself with people who bring out the best version of you. All right, so take care, take care of you first. And I'm learning how to do that. We have big hearts. A lot of us have big hearts. And our big hearts get us taken advantage of a lot of times. A lot of a lot of the times our big heart get us taken advantage of. So you have to know when to fall back. All right? Do good. Try to do as much good as you can, then you do bad. Because when you do good, good comes back to you. I know a lot of you guys are stressing right now, but listen, this thing that you're stressing about is temporary. I hope it's temporary. A lot of the things that we stress about is temporary. And what happened in the end? We end up being okay. Right? We end up being okay in the end because that storm is gonna come, is gonna cause damage, but in the end, we'll be all clean and we have learned from what it have caused and we become a better person. All right. So sometimes you have to be thankful for everything because it taught you a lot of lessons, right? Some of the things that you went through, if you would have never went through it, you would have never learned a lesson that you can pass on to someone else. So give yourself time. All right, give yourself time. It's okay to rest. It's okay to reset. In certain scenario, it's okay to reset. But even if you in a bad scenario where you reset, just try to refocus again. Right? Try to refocus again. As many times as you need, try to refocus. But what you must never do, I repeat, what you must never do is quit. If you're doing something that's improving your life, that's making you better, I know it's challenging. Anything that's good for you is always going to be challenging, but you can do it. All right? Don't quit. That's all I can tell you. Don't quit. Make yourself number one sometimes. You're in a bad situation right now, you're stressing. 4 months from now, 5 months from now, 6 months from now, you're going to be in a whole different situation. a better one. Speak into existence, like we said. So, guys, I think I'm about to shut it down for tonight. But it was wonderful, you know, chopping it up with you guys. It was even more wonderful hearing from Mike. You guys are beautiful and you deserve beautiful things, all right? 2023 is our year. Everything that we deserve, we're going to get in 2023. Speak it into existence. Claim it. Claim it, all right? Claim it. Say, yes, I claim it. I want you guys to write in the comment. I'm going to read this. I'm going to say it one more time. 2023 is going to be big for all of us. I want you to claim it. Right in there, I claim it. Speaking into existence. Yeah, you got to claim it. There we go. Claim it. 2023 is going to be a big year. Claim it. Because if you don't claim it, you're going to miss it. I want y'all to claim your blessings. I believe in these things because it has worked in my life when I speak things into existence. Sometimes it may take a while, but it happened. I feel like AML family is walking on air after saying Mike on the chat. Yeah, Mike was the icing on the cake tonight. That just goes to tell us that we're doing something right and that we shouldn't stop. Claim it. Amen. Claim your blessings, guys. Claim it. There we go. You have to claim it. It's going to be a big year. Claim it. There you go, Pen Dizzy. You take care, bro, and have a great time with you and yours. Thank Michelle. And Michelle, you was the one who I was talking about. The Facebook team, the TikTok team, the YouTube team, the street team. Yeah, she holds it down. Michelle, Auntie M, I'm so grateful you choose to change your life. My right, Michelle? That's the beautiful thing. You know, he turned his life around. Sad what happened to his wife, but he turned his life around and she's where she's at in heaven right now. She's smiling down. She's smiling up there down on him because he could have went left like a lot of people do when they lose a loved one. They just keep going further and further, numbing that pain until they get so numb they can't come back from it no more. But Mike is a survivor. He's a warrior. And hopefully we can get more warriors. We got God on our side. Anything is possible. Amen. That's 100. With him on your side, just believe you're gonna have days where you're gonna be like, it's not gonna be easy, but then your blessing is gonna come. And when your blessing come, it's gonna pour down on you. You're gonna be like, oh, because you know why? You never gave up. When people, you know, was in your darkest time, people was putting you down. They didn't believe in you. You kept on going. And now look where we at now. Some of us we shining. We doing good in life. So you can be overlooked and still come out on top. Yeah, you can be overlooked and still come out on top. And I will always be an example for you guys because I was overlooked and I came out on top. Just have a good heart. That's all you got to do. Have a good heart, a clean heart. Don't hate people. Don't hate nobody. Pray for them. If you can't help them, pray for them. If you don't pray, just whatever you do, whatever you can do, but just do good. All right. Choose peace and love in life. Those are the two best things to have in life. Peace and love. That's right, Mark. Claim it. Love you too, Mary. You're an amazing person. 2023, we're coming for it. That's right. Claim it, guys. Claim it. Yes. Big things coming. Claim it. Yes, that's what we're doing. That's right, guys. Yep, there we go. It's out there already. So long you claim it, it's out there already in the world. That's right. Claim it, guys. Claim it. If you don't claim it right now, guys, I don't know what to say. If you don't claim 2023 is going to be a big year for you, you better claim it. Amen. That's right, girl. Princess Warrior 2023. Yes. That's what I'm talking about, y'all. Y'all got this. There we go. A lot of blessings come in 2023. See? All you guys is going to get blessed. Please hit the like from now. Thanks, Mark. I always cherish and treasure my wife. Absolutely, Mike. And what you're doing right now is the best thing you can do for yourself and for her is to get yourself together. And once you get yourself together, Mike, oh my God, we're going to do even bigger things for the community because together we are powerful. Thank you, Malcolm Lewis. Mary says my government. Yo, she's like, Malcolm Lewis. That's right, Mary. Malcolm Lewis. Yes, guys. Okay. Just love yourself enough to put your needs first. Absolutely, Michelle. And it's not, and that's not being selfish. That's not being selfish. That is necessary in order for you to continue helping other people. Right? That is so necessary. So, guys, what she said just now is facts. Love yourself enough to put your needs first. You can't pour from an empty cup. If you're messed up, what can you do? You can't really help a lot of people if you don't have it. Yeah, Mike definitely is, it's a warrior. Take your own advice, man. Keep your head up. You're amen, Angie. Yup. Absolutely. Absolutely. Yup. I'm taking my own advice. Definitely. That's why 2023, Angie, it's gonna be Malice is going in 2023 with an empty suitcase. I got in 2022, I got like 20 suitcases, but in 2023, I'm going with an empty suitcase. But my suitcase is still gonna be filled with love and compassion. So I'm just, you know, leaving some things behind 2022 that's not I don't need to go with me where I'm going. So Angie, absolutely 100 on that one. I'm still gonna vent here and there if I need to let you guys know something. Venting, always, you know, let it out. If something is bothering you, let it out. Don't keep it inside and let it eat you up. You're not weak. You're not, no, you are a human being. You don't have superpowers. You're not made in a lab where people can alter you. You're a human being. All right? It's okay to be weak sometimes. It's okay not to be to be strong on some days. It's all right. But just don't quit. You get tired, rest. Keep it going. You're a human being, guys. Don't let nobody make you feel like you are some type of bionic mutant that was created in a freaking lab, but you don't have no feelings, you don't have no emotion. You just supposed to just deal with anything that people throw at you. You gotta just take it. No, you're a human being. We all got feelings. You got feelings, I got feelings. Words hurt. To get sober, you have to learn to love yourself. Absolutely. That's facts. And that's in life in general. You have to love yourself, even if you're not in addiction. That's just life, period. You got to learn to love yourself. You got to learn to be by yourself. You got to learn to work by yourself because you're not going to have somebody with you all the time. If you work out and you need somebody to work out with you all the time, when that person stop working out, you stop working out. That's facts. You don't need somebody to do something with you all the time. Be able to do things by yourself sometimes. It's okay to ask for help, but be strong enough too sometimes where you can be home by yourself. You can, you know, be in your own company. You don't have to be in somebody else's company all the time. You in somebody else's house all the time. You with somebody else. How you going to know yourself? If you with somebody all the time, you're not going to know yourself. You getting all these different personalities at you. How you going to know yourself if you don't spend time with yourself? If you don't do things alone? If you don't work out alone? That's just facts. So 2023, learn to do things by yourself. Learn to go to the gym by yourself. You don't need a workout partner all the time. All right. I'm just saying, because when people stop, your partner that you depend on for everything is not gonna be there all the time. Sometimes people things don't work out. What you gonna do? You messed up because you couldn't do it on your own. All right. I'm just saying. I'm just saying, guys. I'm just saying. All right, it's time to wrap it up, guys. It's time for us to. Now it's about to clock out. But, I hope you took something away from this chat tonight. Something resonated with you. Oh, Nicole in the building. What's up, Life of Nicole? Shout out, Nicole. Shout out to you and your family. Season greetings to everyone again, guys. You guys have a beautiful rest of your night, a day, a evening, wherever you are. Enjoy the rest of your day. I appreciate each and every one of you as always. Stay focused, trust the process, and make you number one sometimes. All right, guys. So hopefully I might come back on tomorrow, New Year's Eve, for us to chat more. But yo, and Mal out there, let me see what Mal out there. When Mal out there reach 100,000 subscribers, I'm gonna do another giveaway. Hopefully I can get some good better things, some more better things to give away when I reach 1,000, 100,000. Let me see where I'm at right now. And this is not the vanity metric, guys. I'm not saying it just to brag. I deserve everything that I got because I worked hard for this, and I deserve it because I came a long way to get to where I'm at today. And I had to go through the jungle to get to where I'm at. I had to wrestle with lions, I had to wrestle with snakes, I had to wrestle with bears, I had to wrestle with all the wild animal crocodiles. I had to go through all those things to get to where I'm at today. All right, so you can do the same thing too. What we must not do around this part of town is quit. There's no quitting in the AML family. When you tired, just go sleep, go rest. I don't want to hear no. If you're gonna quit, quit drugs. That's the only thing I want you to hear: quitting drugs or quit things that are bad for you, that are destroying your health. All right, but bettering yourself. Don't never give up on doing that. So, guys, Mike, let's show our guy Mike some love. Let's give him some support. He's one of us, and we're going up. So, guys, enjoy the rest of your night. Thanks to everyone again. You all have been amazing. Mary said, "You need to be a speaker. You got that right. You deserve it. Know it." And said, "Absolutely. I'm the speaker for the AML family. You guys are also the voices for the voiceless." Okay, guys, enjoy the rest of your time, and we'll see next time. All right. Love you guys. It's time for us to roll out. Mal is clocking out. So let me get the rest of these things off the screen, and I'm gonna close my station. Closing my station, guys. Have a good night, everyone. Love you all. Deuces. Shout out to all my Patreons. We're gonna let the Patreons go home. Shout out to all you guys. I got some exclusive coming for Patreon next year, right? I'm gonna make sure you guys get what you give me. I appreciate you guys for helping me to continue what I'm doing, going out there, because I'm not a nonprofit. I'm none of those things. Everything that I do is hard work and teamwork we do. All right. So God bless you all. Peace out, guys.